Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new episode of DC Collectors. Today we're taking a look at the Mattel Signature Collection Ice action figure. Now this was, if you recall, this is part of Mattel's Signature Collection line, which was kind of a continuation of the DC Universe Classics line, but this was like one of those things where you had to put in an order with Mattel and they made to order, specifically how many people actually purchased this. It was kind of like a subscription service, the first subscription service for action figures. Take a look at the packaging here. It's just a white box, UPC on the back here, nothing on the bottom of the box. All the magic takes place inside, so we're going to open this up and we're going to take a look at the figure inside. If I can pull her out of this white prison. And there is Ice. Now, I don't know if you are familiar with this particular character. She was a big hit in the Justice League International comics back in the late 80s. So she does have a special place in my heart. This particular look, though, was a little bit later in the comic, not the initial look that we got of the character. There's a side the box, nice little art there, nice artwork. Back of the box just gives you a little bit of little detail about her. There's just the window packaging there, and of course on the bottom of the box you have the UPC codes and stuff, all that stuff again. So let's break her out of her plastic bubble and let's review her. Okay, so here she is out of the package, and as you can see, there's not much to this one. It is just the standard female body buck that they used during that time. She comes with one little ice crystal accessory, like she's making something. I'm not even sure how. I mean, this is hard to actually for me to even see how she's supposed to hold that. Maybe that goes on her hand. Let's just take a look here. You see the way her hand is shaped? Maybe it just slides in there like so. Like maybe something along those lines. I don't know. That's a tough one. Yeah, so I'm not sure about that. Maybe that's... Yay, Ice. Maybe, I don't know. Not sure, but I'm not, playing with the accessories. Anywho, let's take a look at the actual figure. Nice, well, I would say nice sculpt, but the face is sort of blah to me. The paint on the neck is sort of not really, it looks like they actually took one pass with the skin color paint and said, good enough, because the blue from her little scarf thing really kind of bleeds into it very heavily and darkens the actual skin tone. The one thing I do like the hairpiece. It kind of looks like a wig just kind of stuck on her head, but the back of the figure looks much better than the front. I hate to say that, but it actually kind of sort of does. I mean, this is a nice figure, and it's one of those things that, I wish we could have had in the DC Universe Classics line, so I'm glad Mattel made it. It's just not their best effort on this one, to be honest. Take a look at the articulation. Yes, she has, great swivel and all that kind of good stuff at the shoulder. She has bicep swivel as well. Let's see, let's take a look at the elbow joints. Surprisingly, there's not much bend to those things, but I guess I'm so accustomed to the double jointed elbows now. It's like, when the one bends, it's like, wow, there's not much there. She does have wrist articulation, so they turn all the way around. She has the ab crunch, which you can, wow, talk about 90s art. That's about it right there. You look at some of the 90s covers with women on it and you can see how their body bends. Okay, no, I shouldn't have went there. It doesn't bend that much towards the front. She does have waist articulation, so she can turn all the way around. As far as her articulation here, she can do the Van Damme. Not so much kicking front and back the way that her butt is shaped. It kind of holds her from kicking her legs back. She has thigh swivel here. Just the one knee bend, but it's pretty decent. And she does have a little bit of mobility in the ankles, but I'm okay with that because I don't like really loose ankles because they tend to make action figures fall and top heavy and all that kind of good stuff that I just don't care for. So let's compare her to another Ice figure, which is the only other Ice figure that I own, which is this DC Direct Ice figure. When you're comparing the two, the DC Direct wins on paint. The blues and the whites really pop. I like the paint color that they did there. This is sort of just Mattel's, let's go for it and just paint it white and blue. Even details on the little fur on her boots there. A little wash would have done great. Like maybe just a darker, vanilla wash or a light brown or something, just to bring out some of the details in it. I think would have gone just a long way in making this thing just a little bit better than what it is. Yes, this one wins as far as articulation goes, because this DC Direct one has little to none whatsoever. So, but this one is based on Kevin Maguire's art. This one is based on, I don't know who was the artist back during that run. Bart Sears, maybe? I can't remember. We'll have to look back up, look at it. But that is the Ice figure from the DC Signature Collection from Mattel. Alright, if you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button and the little ringy-ding bell. Also check out DCCollectors.com each and every day for the latest DC Comics toy and action figure news. And you can check me out on all the social media sites at DC Collectors. Peace.